Sort of a reminder, just even what we just saw, of kind of how crazy things can get?
No, I was in Asia, so this is nothing compared to Asia. So, no, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's good to be back, and it's good to be back in Houston, so it's familiar.
What was it like in Asia?
It was just busy. It was a lot of different things going on, but I had a lot of fun, and now fun time's kind of over, and getting back into, practicing, getting ready for training camp.
Jeremy, have you thought what life was going to be like, not under the microscope, or you were basically a prisoner of your fame in New York?
I wouldn't say I was that much of a prisoner in New York, but I think here it's just a little different. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's a beautiful city, and big roads, nice. Big trees and a lot of space, so I enjoy that.
Are you off of Chandler's couch and has her
offense in a pick and roll?
What's that?
What about your role, the way Kevin wants you to run in this pick and roll offense?
Just be aggressive and then have fun and make a good decision. So that's what I'm just going to try to do, and be aggressive. And I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. Hopefully I learn from them and move forward.
What's your health status? Are you off of Chandler's couch now, and is your furniture here yet?
Not yet, but I'm going to go get some furniture soon. That's my number one priority.
What's your health status now going into camp?
Oh, I'm good to go.
You're 100%?
Yeah. So got to play today, and we'll play tomorrow, and everything's fine.
When were you completely fit?
Describe what you've done in the off-season just to get ready. What kinds of things you tried to work on your game, who you worked out with?
Just my same coaches from last summer. So I had a shooting coach, skills coach, and then I had an upper body coach and a lower body coach. And it was I lost 10 pounds, which would be good for my knee. And then I'm pretty much the same strength-wise, so it's good, just lighter. And then a lot of outside shooting, a lot of left-handed stuff.
Have you approached it differently, given the fact that that you're coming here, or again getting ready for Kevin's system? What kinds of things have you done differently to get ready for this season?
Well, I just had another season. Last year I actually had a real season under my belt where I got to play and see what works, what doesn't work, exactly which spots I had trouble shooting from, what were my tendencies, where I got a lot of my turnovers. And so just creating those systems in the workouts and working on them.
Jeremy, is there a difference in going from coming in the Knicks situation sort of in a whirlwind to here, where is there a burden in being the so-called face of the franchise as the season begins?
I don't know if I'm the face of the franchise just yet. I think we're a young team, and we're all gonna buy in, and it's the thing about us is it's not gonna be any one person that's gonna really carry us to where we want to go. It's gonna be everybody, and so I think it's so early on, and I'm just trying to get to know the guys.
Is there a burden of leadership, though?
Definitely, you want to lead by example, but and I think more so this year than last year or the year before, kind of coming in as a non-guarantee or a partial guarantee guy, and so now there's more stability, and so I need to be more of a vocal leader, and then hopefully lead through work ethic and example.
Do you think it's going to?
If any of you, be able to spare your teammates? Just impressions of them.
Just today. I mean, when I had the press conference here in Houston, I got to spend a little time with Chandler, and then but today, just getting to know the guys, and we had a lot of fun. The guys are actually really, really cool. So I'm really glad. I'm glad, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun this season.
Do you think it's going to be a point of emphasis to recognize that, hey, we are young, but our goals are the same as everybody else's when we step out on the court?
Yeah, we're not coming into it, expecting to lose or expecting to do bad. We actually, I think it's cool that we're under the radar. That's kind of been in some ways a story of my life, going under the radar, and I think I'm comfortable there, and I think this team is comfortable where we are, and so the commitment level, guys getting out here early, working hard, that shows a lot.
What's the biggest thing you learned to be doing to benefit you this season?
The biggest thing, I would just say what it takes to be consistent every night and to do well every night. It's one thing to do it well, once a week, twice a week, but to do it 3-4 times a week, it takes a lot of mental focus, and it takes even the little things, what you eat, how you sleep, when you sleep, the length of your naps, and things like that, like things that you might not realize. All the little things, they really contribute. So every once in a while I'll take a look back and just be like, I can't believe this is happening. I had one of those moments this morning, just sitting in the training room with the big Houston Rockets logo, and it was just like, I was just appreciating the fact that I get to wake up and play basketball for a living. And even the whole NBA thing, yes, Houston, but even just to be able to play basketball for your job, like those are things that I try to remind myself of every day.
What did Yao tell you about the city of Houston and also about the Rocket franchise?
We haven't had a chance to really talk in depth about anything regarding Houston, but he just said welcome, and he said anything you need, feel free to reach out and let me know. And so that was it was just pretty short, but I haven't gotten a chance to really ask him about any specifics.
Speaking of this team is so young and going through the experience you've had in New York, do you almost feel like you're a seasoned veteran now, or need to be the veteran for this team?
No, because I think I have more experience, but I don't think I'm seasoned. I've only played 50 career games or so in the NBA, so I have a lot to learn. Chandler's probably played more games than I have, so I have a lot to learn, and I think Coach McHale has done a great job of just getting everybody on the same page, and the way he communicates, the way he talks, just getting everybody ready to work. And I think he's going to be the guy that we really feed off of and look up to.
Considering you've only played 50 career games, are you mentally and physically ready for an 82-game season?
Well, it's part of it is just you're going to have to, you're just going to have to go through it. You can only prepare so much, but one thing I will say is I was looking at the schedule, and there's a lot more rest in between games than last year. And I think last year playing 4 and 7, 5 and 7, things like that, I was just it took its toll on everybody's body. So I think this year I'll have a lot more time to rest, recover, get reps up in between games.
What were you medically cleared to do? When you 100% cleared?
Well, after the season, I went back to California, and so there was never one day where it was like you're medically allowed to, but I would just gauge. I didn't really play until I could. It was just like a build-up, right? So one day, if I can do this, I'm gonna try to do that, and then build on to the next thing. But I don't really. I would say maybe 2 months after I got back to California.
You could then do whatever you chose.
I could just play all out and play consistently.
So it was about July, early July.
Yeah, I think July was like the first time I dunked since surgery, and things like that. Those are signs that you're on your way back.
Have you been able to do as much work as you would have wanted to get ready for this next
Not early in the summer, but later in the summer, towards the end, the last month or two has been, as much as my body can handle in terms of, energy. Not really focused on the knee as much, but more just like how much energy do I have.
So how do you where are you in terms of training physically?
I'm good. Yeah. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel lighter, and so I'm excited.
Jeremy, when you signed, there was still the possibility of them making a big move. Dwight Howard obviously was the conversation of that. When you look at the roster, and there's so many rookies and second-year guys, and the league hates that kind of youth. What do you make of the roster that you're going to play?
It's all about, to me, you can look on paper and you can think one thing or the other, but if you have a bunch of guys who care about the team, who work hard, and are willing to put the work in, chemistry, building that chemistry and building that culture is so important, and I think we're headed in the right direction. I think obviously we'll have times where our youth will come into play, and we're going to have to learn, but if we learn, then we'll be okay. And I think what Oklahoma did, every year they got better, every year they got farther. Hopefully we can start to do that, get better every year, get more and more comfortable with each other and with Coach McHale's system.
And how does it feel to be a part of the Asian American community here in Houston? Do you feel welcomed?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, my manager was telling me about the kind of cool support that the Asian American fan clubs and different things have put together. So I'm obviously very thankful to them and to the non-Asian American fans as well, just everybody. I mean, I think I've been embraced in Houston, and so I'm very thankful for that.
Have you been to Chinatown yet?
Not yet. No,
Okay.
I got in yesterday, so I'm still, you know, I gotta get that bed in my get everything taken care of so I can sleep well at night.
Not just couches and everything.
No, I'm going for the bed.
Jeremy, the other thing, you talked about the pressure on the court and being healthy and all that, but you're also the face of the franchise now. Are you prepared to deal with that type of situation and the attention that will bring?
You know, I'm not really too worried about the attention in terms of the outside, and you know, I'm gonna approach it realistically. I'm gonna know that there's gonna be hurdles and obstacles, but I think if I can wake up every day and know that I'm playing for the right reasons, doing the right things, I'll be okay, and I think the team will be too. And hopefully we get to surprise a lot of people.
Do you embrace that role of being the face of this franchise?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I'm exactly ready to be called the face of any franchise. I think I have a lot more to do, a lot more to work on, and I have a lot more games that I need to perform in to really, for me to really accept any big role or title or whatever you want to call it. They're good. They're good. They're athletic. I haven't had a chance to meet Royce, but I saw Terrence and Jeremy today. Definitely gonna have some confusion in practice. Jeremy Lamb and Jeremy Lin.
What's the biggest thing in your game needs to go short?
The biggest one would probably be a tie between just everything left, and then efficient, quick decisions, especially in traffic.
How much more comfortable are you with your game this year, say, last year this time?
I'm a lot more comfortable just because I saw what worked last year. So I have a foundation, like, okay, I know this is what works for me. Now how can I make myself more dangerous?
How much did you learn from the overall experience in New York and just everything that you dealt with there?
I learned a lot in New York. It happened so fast. I think I learned a lot basketball, but I think I learned a lot about people, learned a lot about life. That was huge. On the outside looking in, it might have been all the glitz and the glamour, but it was really tough for me to handle everything from all aspects, and so I definitely learned a lot.
After everything, how happy are you to be back in Houston?
I'm very happy. I think this is huge. I was actually really excited to come out here, get out here early, get settled in, meet everybody, and get going. I think, like I said, I really like the guys. I think they're really cool, and so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun this year.
And coming off of the summer league, what did you see from the team that was training there, and how can they improve?
Well, one, a lot of our players can do a lot of different things. If you talk about the young guys, they can do multiple things. They can pass, they can score. They're young, they're athletic, they're fast, and so we just need to find a way to put it all together, get different lineups that work, and then just implement it into a high octane offense while defending at the same time. Using speed to be our strength and our kind of identity on defense.
Time for a couple more.
How do you like Beijing?
Beijing was cool. The whole trip in Asia was really cool. So got to see a lot of different places, saw Tiananmen Square and different things like that. A lot of history.
What's a fan like? What's a fan like?
They were really enthusiastic, really cool, a lot of fun. So I enjoyed it. I did. No, I can't speak anything in Beijing. I can speak a little bit of Mandarin, but we'll we'll save that for my Asia trip next year.
How did Chandler's sofa stack up against others that you've been on?
Oh, it was nice.
Better?
It was. I would rank it as in between my brothers and Landry's, but
Jeremy,
a close second to my brothers. Landry's is pretty far below. That was a little small.
Jeremy, for fun's sakes, are you still looking for a couch?
I mean, I'm looking for a couch for my own place, but I'm first gonna get that bed, so I don't have to worry about a couch.
Did you really call Chandler to go over and crash at his place?
Yeah, no, we didn't plan that. I know some people thought it was like plan or something, but no, that was a legit text. And then he texted me during church and said he tweeted it, so I checked after and responded.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.